Hello, guys. This is Alex Julian or Aloysius Anderman here. I will be getting into a vid game review here for a program classic called Beauty and the Beast for the Intellivision. In this case, in particular, my Intellivision 2 with a brand new Intellivision 2 controller. And just so my audience knows, although I am willing to entertain my audience, I am not willing to entertain just anyone who is out there in the world. So definitely any hate groups that are out there, such as anti-liberal or anti-conservative or anti-religion or anti-atheist or anti-fascist or anti-communist groups, I will not entertain those people, and in fact, if I ever discover them looking at my profile, I will block them. I do not want those kinds of people in my arena, because this is, like with this setup here that I have here of my art, as you can see here, this is my arena, okay? You cannot just walk in here with a Satanist uniform, okay? I mean, if you're someone who's like that, yeah, then I have to kick you out of here. And I report those people all the time to the DiviDar team, because there's no room for hate in this world right now. No room. We have to be in peace. And when it comes to war and military, well, that's not about hate. That's about serious judgment. That's a different thing. It's about discipline. It's not about hate. Hate is usually irrelevant to war, if not even false about war. So even in terms of that, no room for that. So, yeah. So here's my review for Beauty and the Beast. And, well, let me think about how to begin this review for the Intellivision game I have here. Well, I have a good outfit on, but what am I missing? Oh, I know. You'll crack up at this. Ah, now that's better for Beauty and the Beast, huh? Okay. Obviously, I do cosplay with costumes and outfits and such. You know. So, there we go. Okay. Get that squared away. Alright. Now to begin this review. Everything has been a smooth transaction with this game. It's a classic game for the Intellivision because classics often refer to art, and the story of Beauty and the Beast is very related to art. The program is great. I've never before experienced such nice and comfortable jumping controls since the brand new Intellivision 2 controller was out of my radar. In fact, I've had to spy with my little eye on eBay to receive a new controller for the Intellivision 2, and it's fun to use it off of my other Intellivision 2 consoles. Movements made with the disc are tilted on like silk, smooth, comfortable, and relaxing. Ho ho. Songs which play from my video game console also help me take things at a slow pace, even while the frantic arcade experience is happening, due to the time constraints as I get along the building levels towards the freak of nature who has kidnapped a beautiful young lady. Graphics on the television can be sharp and well defined. However, that doesn't mean that everything in a television program can be sharp and well defined. Programs have to let a cartridge give enough without causing it to break. For example, Doom for the Atari Jaguar may seem like an excellent title for the Atari video game console until you realize that a lot of owners of that Jaguar cartridge have seen it malfunction and drift into ruin. There's also concern Intellivision 2 owners have to have about the insert and eject functions of Intellivision games. My new Intellivision 2 console does accept cartridges with ease, but I've had to evacuate from it due to its premature broken status. Age goes on for new and used. Remember that, folks. The Intellivision 2 controllers are fine, brand new, detachable, and really quite clean. I know these controllers are brand new since I also have used Intellivision 2 controllers with a darkening junk white yellow effect on their shells. Gameplay for Beauty and the Beast involves climbing up windows on a tall skyscraper and reaching a giant freakish monster before he unleashes too many birds, rats, stones, and other incoming barriers. I guess now that makes King Kong an environmentalist. Well, whatever. Maybe a bad one. Using imagination is pretty required to get the drift of its visionary art. A plane comes by after I've climbed the skyscraper, and it picks me up and my girlfriend up so we can fly home to safety. Each fire button is ridiculous from all of the comfort to be had. The firing buttons fit well into my fingers, and my black disc, which in today's modern standards is an ancient direction pad, has buttery smooth controls for movement against the ongoing building structures. Don't be afraid to use the keypad. Intellivision 2 controllers are also, in a sense, probably as video game consoles themselves because each device contains keys for program alternations. You could probably think of PS4 controllers and Xbox One controllers as video game consoles too. Without a controller, a video game console is incomplete. There's batches of trees growing in the background, which complement to the grandiose visuals during the rough, heated gameplay into the skies beyond recognition for spooks. Boom! It's funny when my guy falls off the building or when the Donkey Kong wannabe falls off the building. And there you go. That is right there my review for my review for a Donkey Kong for the Intellivision. And definitely you guys take care. And hey, if you want to leave a tip, feel free. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. Feel free to give praise. Feel free to give criticism. But just remember, equality is important on DeviantArt on this website. You cannot just walk in here with some kind of weird demonish horn coming out of your skull. I mean, you have to use more common sense and such. And this is definitely for entertainment, and hopefully you guys learned something from this. And remember, there are other Intellivisions and not just the original first Intellivision. Take care. Happy holidays.